When a woman's body craves intimacy, certain unmistakable signs begin to surface, whether she is fully aware of them or not. These signals, both subtle and overt, are embedded in her very nature, woven into the primal instincts that drive attraction, connection, and desire. A man who understands these signs gains an unparalleled advantage in reading and responding to a woman's unspoken needs. Too many men miss these cues, oblivious to the silent language of desire that a woman communicates through her body, her voice, and her behavior. But the ones who recognize them, those who can sense when her body is yearning for intimacy, possess an almost magnetic pull over women. A woman's desire does not always manifest in the direct ways men might expect. It is not always a blatant invitation or an explicit confession. Instead, it is often a collection of behaviors, shifts in energy, and physical reactions that reveal her inner cravings. The key is to recognize these indicators and respond in a way that deepens her attraction. A man who understands these signs does not need to ask for permission. He knows when the moment is right, because she will make it known through the way she moves, the way she speaks, and the way she lingers in his presence. First, one of the clearest signs that a woman's body is hungry for intimacy is the change in her voice and the way she communicates. When a woman desires closeness, her tone becomes softer, more melodic, almost hypnotic. She speaks with a certain warmth, a slow and deliberate rhythm that draws a man in. Her laughter becomes more frequent, her words become more suggestive, and her compliments come effortlessly. A woman who craves intimacy will often find ways to prolong conversations, maintaining eye contact longer, leaning in just slightly closer, creating an atmosphere charged with unspoken tension. Another unmistakable sign is the way her body reacts in your presence. A woman who is in a state of heightened desire will become noticeably more expressive with her movements. Her hands will often find their way to her neck, her lips, or her collarbone, subconscious gestures that signal sensitivity and anticipation. She will adjust her clothing, touch her hair, or shift her posture to highlight her femininity. Her breathing may become slightly heavier when she is near you, her lips parting just a little more, her gaze flickering between your eyes and your lips. The body does not lie. And when a woman desires intimacy, her physiology betrays her, revealing her inner longing. Beyond body language, her physical responses will also give her away. A woman's skin becomes more sensitive when she is aroused, and even the lightest touch can send a shiver through her body. You might notice that she reacts differently when you brush against her, that she lingers just a fraction longer when you touch her hand or guide her gently. She may not be able to articulate it in words, but her body will react instinctively, leaning into your touch rather than pulling away. Her pupils will dilate, her lips may appear fuller, and her overall body language will open up, signaling her receptiveness. Another undeniable sign is her increased playfulness and teasing behavior. When a woman desires intimacy, her interactions with you will become more flirtatious, more charged with subtle provocations. She might playfully challenge you, testing your responses, seeing how you react to her provocations. She will find ways to create moments of physical closeness, whether by brushing past you, touching your arm when she speaks, or positioning herself in your personal space. Her desire manifests in these small but telling actions, inviting you to take the lead and respond to her signals. As her body becomes more in tune with her desires, you may notice a shift in her energy. A woman who is in a state of heightened attraction will have an almost electric presence. She becomes more radiant, more expressive, and more engaged in the moment. Her eyes light up when she sees you. Her body language becomes more fluid, and her entire demeanor transforms into something irresistibly feminine. This energy is something primal, something that draws a man in without a single word being spoken. The power in recognizing these signs is that they allow a man to navigate the dance of attraction with confidence and awareness. Too many men fail to notice when a woman is giving them clear signals, mistaking her warmth for friendliness, her playfulness for casual interaction. But a man who understands the subtleties of a woman's desire knows how to respond in a way that deepens the connection, escalating the moment naturally. Attraction is a language without words, a dance of instinct and energy. The more attuned a man is to the signs a woman displays, the more he can align himself with the natural rhythm of seduction. He does not rush, he does not force, he allows the moment to unfold, recognizing when her body is craving his touch, when her mind is open to surrendering to the experience. A woman may not always be fully conscious of her own desires, but her body speaks volumes. It reveals what words cannot, expressing longing in a way that is undeniable to those who pay attention. For the man who understands, who watches closely, who reads the silent cues with precision, intimacy becomes an effortless journey, not a struggle.